Okay, we've got a lot of people to talk to, but first off though, anything new? Anything cool? Oh, okay, we can just summon great ones. Okay, cool. Also, Susanoo right here. We can just summon Cthulhu. Alright. I like how I bought that. I'm not sure I'm going to even put that on anyone. Nah. Nah. I gotta check real quick. Okay, yes, hello. Hello. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright. No. Alright, so I got a Megadolan, so that's good. I also got a Banalek, Ban Ice, and something else. I forgot what the fourth one was. But yes, I just put that on her. She keeps Megiddo. More or less the same, but I got Susanoo, and I gave you this dude. So you have no real element coverage now, but like if I need big deeps, you got it. Oh yeah, also I took off prayer and gave her recalm just so I have another revive. Because while that's good, like if a Mane dies, then I can't revive anyone. So like yeah. So I'll have a revive on a Mane now. So if she goes down, then it's cool.
Hey Amane, do you know about Japanese mythology too? I have some knowledge of it, yes. Oh, good! Then can you tell us what kind of god O-Kuni-Nushi is? Then I'll explain. O-Kuni-Nushi is the creator god of Japan, as written in the Kojiki. What else? He took Susarihime, Susanoo's daughter, as his wife. But O-Kuni-Nushi died twice before meeting Susarihime. Huh? Twice? How'd he get killed so often? He was murdered by his brothers. First, he was burned to death, then crushed.
Yeah, you know, sibling rivalry.
Each time, his mother, Sasukuni Wakahime, resurrected him. And on the third attempt, O-Kuni-Nushi, just as he was about to be pierced to death by arrows, finally fled. That was when he reached the country ruled by Susanoo. Wow! Talk about a stormy life. I so wouldn't want to go through any of that. After those traumatic events, Susanoo told him to create a nation. Japan is the result.
I'm questioning the legitimacy of this, because my knowledge of the creation of Japan is different to this fable.
So that's why O-Kuni-Nushi showed up when Susanoo was defeated. Still, in order for him to lead the people of this country, we must overcome O-Kuni-Nushi's ordeal. Yeah. Well, thanks, Amane. Let's move on.
Okay. I don't know why you'd waste time in these non-character places.
Hey there! The scout troop over there!
Scout troop? We're scouting around, sure, but I don't think that's...
Oh, Miss Shoji, what's up?
I walked all over looking for you, and I mean all over. My feet are all wow.
Understandable.
Wow?
Don't worry about it, Amane. She's don't worry about it. She's a bit above your level.
Anyway, am I right in thinking you're the Messiah and his followers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bingo. All that walking paid off.
But wasn't that obvious?
I was setting the tone as a reporter. Let's start over. Mind giving an interview?
Alright, sure, cool.
An interview?
Sure, I'm a reporter, aren't I? And my beat is everything related to the lockdown. So I got outside this morning, made appointments, caught the official statement. Phew.
I like this girl. I like this girl.
Nah, it's nothing tasticness for me. All in a day's work for a reporter.
Nothing tasticness. Alright.
Nothing tasticness? Anyways, Miss Shoji, did you say you were outside?
Of course I was, bright and early this morning. I am a reporter after all.
Ooh, how are things outside the lockdown? Please tell us.
Whoa, calm yourself. There's little to tell, no matter how much you tug at my sleeve. Between the statements of the angels and the government, almost no one is outside.
The government made a statement? What about?
Let's see here. The angels' proclamation across the world last night is true. Japan welcomes this, and from here on will run the country according to their guidance. As far as enforcement goes, punishment will be at the angels' discretion. So even if our national laws are disregarded, all must obey the angels' instructions. That's the gist of it. Basically, they're saying to obey the angels completely.
Commander Fushimi was right. I'd probably be confused if I just found out too.
Seems like it. Everyone's too scared of being punished to come out of their homes. I was in the dead center of Tokyo, but it was like a ghost town. Not being able to catch a cab made getting around the city a real pain. Although, the media district and my office were full of people like usual.
The angels' punishment aside, has the government spoken of how the country will be run?
A good number of people think the angel statement was an elaborate radio hijacking, and you should hear the howls coming from religious leaders and eschatologists. That's why they're focusing first on convincing everyone that the declaration is real. Once people settle down, I think they'll explain more about how this is going to work. The foreign embassies are all clammed up for the moment. It happened pretty fast. That's about it for what I know. Oh, no problem. Quid pro quo is the way to go when things are tight. Trust a reporter.
If you find out anything else, please let
So
us
about
know.
that interview.
Leave it to me, good buddies. I'm a little older than you, so I don't mind helping
We're
out.
a little. We're like... How old are we? 16? We're like 16? What do you mean a little? How old are you? Are you 18?
I don't think it's just a little, but sure, thanks. Oh, hey, miss! Do you know anything about cane?
I'm glad that at least someone mentioned, like, I think it's a little.
You mean those sticks you walk with? Or, wait, are you talking about sugar?
Oh, no need to stress over it. I just wondered if you knew.
You could just say, yo, no, Bible cane.
Really? Now I feel bad I couldn't help after I just told you to lean on me.
We're all very grateful, I'm sure. We'll see you later.
The I'm sure implies she's not. She's just like, who the fuck is this bitch? Who is this woman?
You guys be careful too. Oh, wait a second. Dang, I completely forgot to interview them. But I won't give up. I'm a reporter.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, she's just like, I don't care for this woman. Can we leave? I don't like her.
Hey! Naoya! Ugh. Doubt finding him will be as simple as this. Hey, do you have any ideas where he might be? Oh, I get it. So that's why you decided to come here.
Doesn't this feel awkward to you guys? We just had an all-out fight with him yesterday.
Yeah, you know, it's how family works.
Just consider that part of the trial we've been given. Running won't solve anything. Hey! Over there! Isn't that Naoya?
Hey, bro, what up?
Wait, he's surrounded by demon tamers. He is without a comp at the moment, which places him in danger.
Yeah!
You're the one that made these comps, right? Well, look, we need your help.
Nonsense. You're wasting your time. I have no reason to help you.
What? Looks like you need us to teach you how things work around here.
Huh? What the hell are you looking at?
What? You...
What did you say? We ain't gonna show mercy just 'cause you're kids.
Boss, this could be trouble. These are those Messiah guys.
Also, one of us isn't a kid. One of us is a full-grown adult with a career and everything.
The Messiah? We'll let you go this time.
I'm glad you're safe. It's been a while.
It's been a whole, like, half day.
Spare me. You and I have no business. Or have you come with a favor-baited hook?
Kind of.
I see. Let me guess. You found yourselves in a fix.
We have come here to speak to you as Cain.
What's the difference? Naoya is just the name given to this incarnation. I don't change. Not in my past life, not in this one, and not in the next. Go ask your beloved God about it. He's the one who saddled me with this curse.
I mean, he cursed you with eternal life. He didn't curse you with the inability to change.
You'll never understand. There's no need to understand the pain of eternal memory. You'll try to understand? Mealy-mouthed nonsense. No wonder you're the Messiah. If you had chosen to war with God as I wanted, maybe you'd understand a fraction of it. But you chose to walk at his side instead. What business could we possibly have now?
I mean, we brothers.
Help me? You want to help me?
Yeah, because unlike you, I'm not a murderer. Yet.
Interesting. Then help me. Well, I'm waiting. You can't understand the humiliation he put me through, the pain that worsens daily. The only one in this world who can understand me is myself. Leave me. If you continue to pester me, I'll kill you.
Hey, it won't be the first time.
It's unfortunate, but he won't speak with us now even if we pursue him. But that aside, were you able to glean anything from his words?
A lot of resentment, pain, sorrow.
Yeah, you're right. It did seem that way.
But I don't think that's all. He kept saying you'd never understand. Isn't that his way of saying he wants to be understood?
Kinda. Not necessarily, but kind of.
Uh-huh. Shouldn't we start by finding out why Naoya became like this?
Probably because God was like, yo, you killed your brother, what the fuck?
Then let us search for someone knowledgeable about Cain.
I feel like Cain's a very basic thing that, like, people this age at least have learnt in school about.
I think so too. It's hard to ever really know someone.
Granted they're Japanese, so maybe biblical stories isn't a thing that comes up often. But last I checked, Japan is a very not cultural, like it. There's a specific word for it, but I can't think of it. But like, they like in Japan, they don't adhere to a single religion. Like, they have Taoism, Buddhism, they have Christian weddings. Like, I can't. There is a specific word for it, but for life of me, I can't remember it. But like, you know, I feel like Cain would be a thing that people would at least somewhat know about.
But if we don't understand Cain, I doubt we'll ever see eye to eye with Naoya. Here goes nothing.
Hey, how's your son? He dead yet?
Ah, Lady Amane. And the Messiah and his followers as well.
What's up, bro?
Huh? It's that Azuma guy. You're still in the Shomonkai? I assumed you'd be long gone.
Why?
After my defeat at your hands, Lady Amane spoke to me when I was at my lowest. Now I am merely a believer, dedicating his life to the Shomonkai. No shame in that.
Amane's got some mad power in her, man. She can just convert people at a whim.
Wow, you've really changed. It's like you're a totally different person now.
No, not really.
This is fortuitously timed. Why not ask Azuma about Kane?
Of course. If I can be of assistance, then by all means, ask away. What do you need?
Why did my brother kill me, yo?
We're trying to reform Kane.
She's very... She's not good with her words. She's not good at explaining this. She's like she's talking to a child. It's like she is a child. And you explain the situation to Azuma.
I see. I understand your predicament. I will tell you what I know about Kane. Adam, the first human that God created, had a number of sons. One of these was Cain, who was Abel's older brother. Cain made his way in the world by cultivating the land and farming crops, while Abel made himself a shepherd. Does this make sense so far?
Yes.
That sounds pretty normal. How'd that lead to murder?
No, none of the scriptures mention anything like that.
Then what would have made him kill his brother?
I was just coming to that tragic incident. One day, God ordered Cain and Abel to prepare offerings to him. Cain offered the crop that he cultivated, and Abel offered his firstborn lamb.
I see. Cain cultivated the land, so he offered crops. And Abel was a shepherd, so he offered a lamb. But that led to murder?
Yes. With both offerings laid out before him, the Lord only found joy in Abel's. Feeling this was unreasonable, Cain became angry, which was his motive to kill Abel. This is the truth behind the world's first murder. You understand Cain's anger, but you mustn't forget Abel, who was the crime's victim. But the world's first murder was not the true sin. God knew, of course, that Cain had killed Abel, but he asked Cain, "Where is your brother?"
And he had the audacity to lie.
Cain answered by saying, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" Yes, he claimed not to know, despite being the one who had killed Abel. But it is impossible to lie to the Lord. In the end, the earth spoke of Cain's deeds and exposed the murder. And so God cursed Cain with eternity and placed vengeance sevenfold to protect him.
Yeah, what?
Whoever tries to kill Cain will receive vengeance sevenfold. So saith the Lord.
I don't remember that part.
Once started, the cycle of revenge never ends. He must have meant to forestall it. Cain was thus given safety, yet in return, he was forced to face his sin for eternity.
He was then driven from his idyllic life to wander the earth forever.
Cursed to remember one's sin for eternity. It could be called God's ordeal for Cain.
Huh? I don't know about that. Does that mean God plotted for all this to happen?
God is all-knowing. Of course he has the power to see into the future. It's possible that was why he yearned for Cain to face his sin rather than punish him. Cain was a farmer. When the lamb was accepted, he should not have been angered. And despite his anger, he should not have murdered his brother. And even when the sin had been committed, he should not have hidden his misdeed. I believe that those were a series of ordeals for Cain, to grasp what he was meant to learn from them. That is what Cain faces to this day.
I get that God gave Cain a series of ordeals from what you just told us, but doesn't that mean Abel getting killed was part of those ordeals?
Yes. It may not have been part of the plan, but the ordeals resulting from that, yes.
I doubt God would have overlooked the possibility that Abel might be killed.
Yes, God is all-knowing, so he must have foreseen it.
Then that's like Abel was left to die. Why did God do such a thing?
God's kind of a dick. Have you not read Revelations?
It is not given to mere humans to know his ways. But if you still yearn for an answer, you must consider God's ultimate intentions. Unfortunately, that is all I can tell you. Please look after yourself, Messiah.
God's ultimate intentions, huh?
So Cain's punishment will never end until he figures it out. The question is what Cain must discover, and if he will reach the enlightenment God desires.
We have to decipher what God wants? How the hell are we supposed to know that?
You know, something hit me when I was listening.
You can listen to words? If you could listen to words, why the fuck didn't you do that with Keisuke? He'd still be alive. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go. There's blood on this bitch's hands. If she can listen to words, then she should have done it from the start.
Doesn't it seem like God didn't really forsake Cain?
I mean, what, you mean the part of the protection?
Huh. Well, now that you mention it, it does seem that way.
If he had forsaken him, he probably just would have killed him.
If that's the case, could we make Naoya see that? It might change his mind.
Hey, bruh. How's your son?
Oh, isn't that Honda over there?
He looks really depressed. Then again, we did stop him from escaping from here.
But that's not our fault! We couldn't let him take a comp out! He would have wrecked stuff with Susanoo's power!
Yeah, that's true, but
Hey, that reminds me. Honda knows a lot about demons and mythology, right? Remember when Kaido called Pazuzu? He knew right away what kind of demon it was. Yeah, let's try asking him.
Hey, bruh, so sorry about your son. Can you help us out? Can you do us a solid?
Hi, Mr. Honda.
Oh, hello. I don't have a comp anymore. I have no intention to fight.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. We're not looking for a fight. We came to ask you something.
Sorry. I'm not in the mood.
We're actually looking for a way to save Cain from his eternal punishment.
Are you explaining the situation to Honda?
So Okuninushi has a condition for abdicating. That's why you want to save Cain?
Yep.
Yes, but even apart from that, we'll never get a chance like this. If we can save Naoya and the country will be spared, we figured we had to do it. Please, tell us what you know. It doesn't matter how insignificant it seems.
Come on, Mr. Honda! It's to save everyone, not just us!
Alright. I'll tell you what I know.
Ah, thank you.
He's just given up. He's just given up.
But I have to say, I'm no divinity scholar. I can only give you my personal opinion.
That's cool, bruh.
Sure! Just tell us!
Cain is the human race's oldest murderer. Did you know that much?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Azuma of the Shomonkai told us about it.
Alright. Then I'll skip that part. What I find most interesting about the story of Cain is why God, who's supposed to be all-knowing, let Cain commit murder. If you think of it that way, Cain's not the villain of the story. He's the victim.
Got a point?
It's not just Cain. Lots of stories exist to relate a lesson to the listener. For example, you might warn someone not to touch hot water, or they'll get burned. The person you warn will obviously be careful when handling hot water.
But they will never truly know.
But the consequences aren't fully conveyed, so they might not use all due cautions.
Yeah.
However, if they see someone get burned, they'd understand the danger then. In other words, if you want to teach a lesson, it's most effective to set an example. I believe Cain was chosen by God as that example. That's my theory anyway. In truth, many such sacrifices appear throughout the Bible. A single human is used to set an example for many. That's the real character of God. Of the stories I know, the worst sacrifice would be in the book of Job.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is he the one who... No, who am I thinking of? Who's the one I'm thinking of where he got into basically a wrestling match with an angel? He was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna put you in this full Nelson until you bless me, bruh. Bro, I'll DDT you right now. Let's go.
So you understand. Then I'm done talking. Could you leave me alone now?
Okay, I thought he would still explain regardless.
We really appreciate it. Are you alright, Mr. Honda? You don't seem well.
My son died.
Oh, okay, well, cool. Alright.
What?
I made contact with the outside. That's when I found out he didn't make it.
I'm so sorry, sir.
So don't bother me anymore. Just leave me be. Just leave me alone.
Mr. Honda, thank you for everything.
I feel sorry for Honda.
I kind of want to go back and pick the stupid option just so we get the dialogue for the Book of Job.
Wow. That's awful.
Poor Honda. He wanted to see his son so bad, too.
Hey, could the Messiah, bring back someone who died? Probably not, huh?
I'm afraid that's impossible, even for the Messiah.
Thought so. Oh, I hate to bring this up now, but before I forget, Honda mentioned the Book of Job. What's that about?
Okay, no, they still get the explanation regardless. Alright, cool.
It seems he knows, but for the rest of you, I will explain in detail.
That'd be great, thanks.
She is really the secretary / librarian / sort of mum of this group.
It began with something Satan said when he challenged God. Job, your favorite of men, is pious, but is his piety honest? Upon hearing this, God permitted Satan to test Job's righteousness. He was given leave to inflict all manner of cruelty on Job, provided his life was spared. And so Satan destroyed Job's property and children and covered his body with boils.
What? No way! Isn't that like a fate worse than death?
Kinda.
Exactly. Job was in such pain that everyone was sure he would choose death. But suicide would be a betrayal of God, and Job was too pious to take his life. 3 of Job's friends came to see him in this condition and said this to him: "Your disease is a punishment for going against God. Admit it and seek his forgiveness." But Job knew that he was not at fault and rebuffed his friends' advice. "Then what is that disease?" they asked. "It can only be a punishment from God." And Job said, "Thus I ask the Lord, why? Only tell me where I have wronged you."
Talk about faith. I can't imagine anyone else in that position not cursing God.
Yes, but Job refused. All he thought was this: "I recall doing nothing wrong. I want to know God's reason for my misfortunes." Seeing that Job's faith never faltered, Satan gave up his torments and left. Afterward, God removed Job's disease and gave him longevity for adhering to his faith. And that is the story told in the Book of Job. Job's faith was amazing, but wasn't it cruel to torture him to make a point?
Yeah, but that's how God be, though.
What Job displayed was true conviction. God believed Job's faith would never falter.
I legit don't know what these error messages that are popping up even mean.
When the ordeal was over, he tended to Job himself. God never forsakes his children. Do you recall the metaphor Honda mentioned? Indeed. He meant that when you see someone else suffer, you understand the danger. In other words, true faith can be taught by the example of Job's suffering. The Book of Job teaches that however painful things are, faith will win in the end.
Huh? But what does that have to do with Cain? To become enlightened.
You're absolutely correct. I believe you're on the right track. If the first murderer faces his sin and gets beyond it, it would be an inspiration. Despite one's sins, one may repent and find enlightenment. Isn't that what God wants?
Then is that why Cain got hit with eternal punishment? Yikes! Now he's being tested like crazy!
That's a hell of a test. How heavy must his burden be?
Fairly, I'm gonna say. Fairly heavy.
His punishment is ongoing, which means his ordeal isn't over yet. But that aside, I'm more curious about Abel, the sacrifice for this ordeal. Cain was given the chance to reach enlightenment through eternal reincarnation. But Abel died, robbed of his chance to ponder not only enlightenment, but everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've been focused on Cain and his punishment, but...
Abel, God's child, do you resent being killed? Abel's grudge over what happened to him cast his soul into the demon world. But you have forgiven Cain. That is most likely why you were chosen as the Messiah.
It's also why I'm just picking the better dialogue options, and also the most reasonable ones.
Okay, we understand about Abel now. But what do we do about Cain? About Nalia?
We are spreading God's order. In doing this, we have faced a number of sinners. Some were not saved. But there were a few we managed to bring salvation to. Why not try to identify similarities among those who were saved? Yes, I believe that's the important point. They confessed to the sins they committed and tried to atone for them. A sin cannot be taken back, but by admitting them, one can atone for one's actions. Isn't that the path Cain should take to be saved from his eternal punishment?
But would someone as smart as Nalia really have not figured that out?
I mean, resentment can make people do stupid things.
Maybe he doesn't want to admit it? It's like admitting he got played by God. No one likes being used, and Nalia? He'd like it even less than most people.
Yes, no matter how difficult it may be, we need to do this.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure he'll understand.
All right, then let's do our best for our buddy Nalia.
Buddy's a bit of a stretch. Buddy is a little bit of a stretch. Why would I fight Kaido?
Oh, it's Nalia. Hey, could I try talking to him first?
Sure.
Thanks. I want you to keep a close eye on what he does. Okay, here goes. Hello, Nalia?
You never learn, do you? I don't recall you having time to waste.
Hey, Nalia. You already know how you can end Cain's punishment, don't you?
So what if I do?
I knew it. So why don't you just go ahead and do it? I mean, it must be terrible to be reborn with all your past memories.
Nonsense. I welcome the eternity I've been given. I have as many lives as I need to gain infinite knowledge and eventually kill God.
Okay, that sounds kind of snarky. I'm not sure if... I don't know. I kind of want it, but I kind of don't.
Now there's a silly question. Hate is too kind a word to describe it. True, I killed Abel with my own hands. However, it was God who made me do it. He knew everything and still loved you while spurning me. He should have been fair. It was God who sparked my urge to kill. I have every right to get revenge on him.
But before you committed your sin, Cain, God told you to hold yourself back.
He set me up for what happened, and he wanted me to hold myself back? Then why deliberately stoke my desire to kill? A fool would know I couldn't offer a lamb, and he's holding me responsible? Quite so. I learned jealousy, thus killing you. Do you still believe God is not to blame?
I mean, I blame him, but the way you're handling this is wrong.
You and I, we're both innocent victims of God's trickery. Looking at you puts me in mind of Job, who continued to praise God in his suffering.
Okay, well, you just made a connection right away. Cool.
God did not hesitate to sacrifice the two of us in order to teach others.
Yeah, but he did come back for Job, though.
God's arrogance led to your death. Your resulting grudge cast you into the demon world. And now, after your rebirth as a Bell, after God's ordeal, you're still being tested. After all this, would you still claim to love God? You fool. You really are the same as Job, with your blind faith in God. Then why did you fall to the demon world and become a Bell? Why are you now the Overlord?
I mean, I became the Overlord now to save everyone.
It proves you were consumed with wrath over your death. Your hatred still burns.
No, that's not it at all.
Ah, but I see. It wasn't God you came to hate. It was me.
No, I'm pretty cool with you.
What? No! Now he...
Fine. There's no use bluffing. I killed Abel once, and I also instigated the lockdown you were forced into. If I hadn't developed the comp and given it to you, you'd have all been safe. Now tell me true, Abel. You hate me, don't you?
I'm not gonna lie, the second that my brain registered that first option, I kind of went, oh. That's kind of sweet. That's kind of sweet.
That's right. You don't understand anything about him. Whatever happened before he was born, you're part of his family. Why won't you understand? He doesn't hate you. You just keep insisting it.
Your true thoughts are shining through. Yes, I'm the one who set all this up. Why don't you just admit it already? I manipulated you. Used you as pawns. No need to feel bad about it. It's natural you'd hate me, as that was my intention. What you want is none of my concern. I'll use any tool at hand to get my revenge. What? What are you saying?
That's right. You made sure to leave it to him whether to become Overlord or not. If you really wanted, you could have ignored our feelings and done whatever. You were thinking of what's best for him. The proof is that you let him make his own choice about which path to take.
Say what you will. What a credulous pack of morons you are.
We are, but we're right.
That's why you're being used by God as his Messiah. I haven't the time for you. Leave me.
Oh, wait! Naoya! He's gone. Did we screw that one up?
I think we got through to him a little bit. Maybe not enough, but I think we got through to him.
Yeah, we did what we could. I cannot be sure, but something in his voice seemed different. I hope our conversation will drive Cain to change. Naoya.
Kaido, why? Kaido, why? You're still trying to Pazuzu it up?
Everyone, it's too dangerous. Please stay away from Wano.
Wait,
What is the matter?
that's how it's pronounced, Wano? I've been calling it you Wano all this time. I thought the U was pronounced. I always thought it was you Wano. Not Wano. Okay, well now I know.
Lady Amane and the Messiah. Demon Tamers are attacking the SDF in Wano. Thank you so much, but be careful.
You bastards are in our way. I don't care what this Messiah is. I'm against it. We got power from Master Okununushi, and he created Japan. We don't gotta do what any damn angel tells us.
That doesn't mean we'll let you run riot like this.
Ha! You think you can beat demon tamers with guns?
Hopefully.
We'll stand our ground, even if we're facing you demon tamers.
Is that so? Then I hope you came prepared.
What a pain. I can't even watch this.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Ha! Just a guy with a personal connection to this mess. Sorry, but I'm butting in.
You little brat. Drop the attitude.
Hey, Kaido's a cool guy.
Yeah, enough talk. Bring it. If you want to play, dumbasses, I'll play.
Kaido's a cool guy.
You're dead, kid.
Kid, how old is Kaido?
That is enough. Cease this affront to his order.
Took you long enough? Could you go any slower?
Kaido?
Damn it. More of them. But that ain't gonna stop us.
Alright, we gotta fuck him up. Okay, Kaido cannot die. What we got? Nothing. Okay, well. A lot of wind I'm noticing. A lot of wind on one side, electric on the other. Alright. Alright, let's bring Force Dance back. Jesus, I can cover half the map. That's kind of insane. Imagine what it must look like to these dudes. I'm just teleporting around the map and they're sitting there like, oh god, okay. Everyone but Amane can teleport.
You morons! He's the one going through all the grief, so enough crap!
At least he understands. I'm surprised they're not attacking anyone. That's kind of wild. Okay, no, yeah, that's weird. They're not attacking anyone, which is kind of odd, but alright. I mean, that worked out nicely.
What's with these guys? Even the power Okuninushi gave us isn't working.
Yeah, well, he can fuck off. Jesus.
Ah, damn it, I thought we had this.
Alright, well. Kaido taking no prisoners. Fair. Also fair. Fuck it. Fuck it. We YOLO these boys. How dare you? I think it was a good thing that I swapped out Deathbound for multi-strike on this boy. Just a hunch.
What's with these guys?
Just a hunch. I think it was the right choice. You know what? You stay there. I really don't like that. If you have prayer, I don't like this move. I'ma be real. I do not like that move. Like, sure, you can use that to heal up everyone and then prayer, but like the chance of her getting 2 turns in a row without being hit is no. I don't like that move. I'm just saying that now. I like a more consistent heal that's not detrimental.
I knew I wouldn't be able to cut it.
Jesus, there's a lot of them. I mean, alright. They're not attacking people. They are just trying to leg it. I ain't seen Mo down in a hot minute.
We don't stand a chance!
Usually we have to get you beforehand. Alright. Oh, okay, no, I thought I could block him off, but he just flew the coop, quite literally. This feels more like a yo, if you're lacking XP, don't worry, we got you, bro. This feels like a very grind house, as I like to call them. My controller is disconnected. Why are you like this? Multi-strike is a really good move. When your agility is high enough, it's a really good move.
Damn.
Oh my god.
guys are monsters!
We are. Oh damn, they're attacking for once. That move is wild. That move is wild. I should have stood like a Mane here or someone, because they'd be benefiting the most from all of this. That's so messed up. That is so messed up. They're trying their hardest. They are trying their hardest. They are walking into the meat grinder. Ah, he's gonna get his turn in before Yuzu. Ah, that's some bollocks. Ah, okay. That's some bollocks. I don't know why I'm bothering, I've lost, but...
Bastards! I'm screwed!
Yes! It's time I got out of this stinking lockdown.
That's mad infuriating. That's mad. One of the very last ones, and he's just like, nah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna just skip it all. Ah, okay. Okay, this only took 3 attempts. This only took 3 attempts. Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, well.
What's with these guys? Even the power Okuninushi gave us isn't working.
3 attempts, but we got there in the end. God damn it, why?
Oh, it's over. Jeez, what a pain.
I know, right?
Thank you. Your assistance was invaluable.
Okay then, the rest is up to you guys.
Thank the Lord you're safe. Truly remarkable. We shall be more cautious in that area from now on.
I would damn well hope so.
Whew, man, that was tough. I'm glad you were there to help out, Kaido.
Those SDF guys seem so flimsy, I could just stand back and watch. So yeah, what's going on with all this? Demon Tamers seem really fired up.
It's because of this Okuninushi guy.
You told Kaido the conditions to Kunishi's ordeal.
Oh, Kuninushi's ordeal? You guys just jump right from the frying pan into the fire.
We didn't choose nothing, man.
I can't really argue with that.
Anyways, Ueno's in decent shape, but you're gonna have trouble all over at this rate.
Boy, join my team.
What? Work with you?
Yeah, bruh.
Civilians' possession of comps is forbidden by the Lord. That is why I thought it would be best if you were an official ally of ours.
Another pain in the neck. Nothing good's happened to me ever since I met you guys.
You're welcome.
Guess I don't get a choice. Count me in.
Oh, yeah.
With all you're doing, I can't say no.
Oh, yeah, Keisuke's murderers in the crew.
Thank you, Nikaido.
Both the people responsible for Keisuke's death are now in the crew. Sorry about that, Zuru.
Shut up, Featherbrain. Don't call me Nikaido.
Featherbrain. Alright, he's already welcome.
You guys deal with the ordeal Okuninushi gave you. I'll make sure the Tamers don't escape. And hurry up and get it over with, will ya? I've about had it with this lockdown.
We need to hurry and convince Naoya. There's not much time left.
Looks like things are as frantic as ever for you guys.
You're right.
Look, come out of this on top, got it? What you're doing is making the world better.
Really? Like how?
Why are you asking this?
Some guys in Shibuya I know left the lockdown this morning, but by noon, they were back. They said it was to amend or something. I don't get it.
I guess they came back to make amends for the stuff they did!
Yeah, they're helping to haul stuff and carry out injured people. You know, whatever it was the angel said to do. Love your neighbor, was it?
Yeah, the very, very biblical, non-other religion-based teaching.
Maybe seeing you guys work hard for other people set something off inside him. Well, anyways, I thought I could do my share too. I don't know who this Okuninushi guy is, but go and beat the snot out of him.
So you're not joining my team? I would have liked to see your stats, sir.
See ya.
No, okay.
People were watching what we've been doing!
All right! Hearing that makes me even more excited to do this.
Yeah!
Okay, so he's not joining the team. The time that Kunishi's specified has come. Alright, well, we're just gonna save. We're gonna save.